Welcome to World Alert Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The news broke like a thunderclap across the archipelago. The Philippines has officially secured a fleet of modern multi-role fighter jets. For a nation long reliant on grit and diplomacy, this is a monumental leap. The roar of a supersonic engine will soon symbolize a new era. This isn't just a military procurement. It's a declaration to allies and rivals alike. The Philippines is drawing a line in the sky. We are here, and we will defend our own. At the Department of National Defense, years of effort have finally paid off. The contract is signed, the deal is sealed. A victory over budget constraints and political debates. For the pilots, this is the dream of a generation, transitioning from subsonic trainers to world-class fighters. This move signals a commitment to self-reliance, a break from dependence on treaty allies. It's a promise that sovereignty is not just a concept, but a reality to be defended with credible force. The announcement resonates deeply with Filipinos who have watched foreign vessels encroach on their waters for decades. The roar of these new jets will be more than just noise. It will be the sound of a nation standing up for itself. A new era of Philippine air power is about to begin. This decision is about so much more than just buying new planes. It marks a fundamental shift in the Philippines' defense strategy, from internal security to credible territorial defense. For decades, the military focused on insurgencies and terrorism, with external defense a secondary concern. Now, the Philippines is reorienting its armed forces to face external threats, driven by the realities of the 21st century. A fleet of modern fighters is the cornerstone of this new posture. This shift changes the security calculus for the entire region, strengthening ASEAN and providing allies with a more capable partner. It's not about provoking conflict, but about contributing to a regional balance that discourages aggression. The Philippines is signaling it will take primary responsibility for its own defense. This empowers Filipino diplomats, giving their words greater weight. It's a mature step for a sovereign nation in a complex world. The era of relying solely on others for protection is ending. A new era of self-reliance and proactive defense is beginning. To understand today's significance, we must look back. The Philippine Air Force was once a regional power, flying American-made F-5s and F-8s. But the withdrawal of U.S. forces and economic crises led to deep defense cuts. The focus shifted to internal security, and supersonic fighters were retired. For over a decade, the Philippines had no supersonic combat aircraft. Its vast airspace was left undefended against high-speed intruders. The military could only watch as unauthorized aircraft entered its territory. This period of vulnerability became known as the Air Defense Gap. As tensions rose in the South China Sea, the Philippines found itself at a severe disadvantage. The nation had a strong legal case for its territories, but lacked the means to enforce them. This vulnerability became a powerful motivator for modernization. The memory of this long shadow makes the arrival of new fighters deeply meaningful. The Philippines is determined never to be defenseless again. The context for this acquisition is the tense, militarized South China Sea. The Philippines, at the center of this dispute, faces growing pressure from China's expansive claims. Filipino fishermen are harassed, and the Navy faces standoffs with larger Chinese vessels. These incidents are part of a sustained campaign to change the status quo. Air power is essential here. Modern fighters can patrol vast areas, monitor vessels, and respond rapidly. Their presence alone acts as a powerful deterrent. This acquisition is a direct response, providing a credible tool to assert sovereignty. It's not about starting a war, but about preventing one by raising the costs of aggression. The new fighters are a visible symbol of Filipino resolve. The arrival of a modern multi-role fighter is a game-changer for the Philippine Air Force. These jets are sophisticated flying command centers, capable of air superiority, ground attack, and reconnaissance. Their versatility is a massive force multiplier. For the first time, the Philippines will have beyond visual range missile capability, engaging threats from far away. Advanced radar systems provide unparalleled situational awareness. Precision-guided munitions, including anti-ship missiles and smart bombs, allow for pinpoint strikes. This creates a no-go zone for potential aggressors. The Air Force will become a strategic asset, shaping the operational environment. Integration with the Navy and Army will create a truly joint force. Fighters can detect threats and share targeting data in real time. This network-centric approach is the future of defense. These jets unlock that future for the Philippines. The nation's defense is entering a new era. The journey to this acquisition came down to two contenders: the American F-16 Viper and the Swedish Saab Gripen. Both are highly capable, but represent different philosophies. The F-16 offers combat-proven reliability and seamless integration with U.S. forces, but at higher cost and maintenance demands. The Gripen is designed for cost-effectiveness and ease of operation, ideal for the Philippines' island geography. Saab's offer included technology transfer and industrial cooperation. The choice had political implications. F-16 would affirm the U.S. alliance. Gripen would signal strategic diversification. Ultimately, the decision was about long-term value and strategic fit. Whichever jet was chosen, it marks a new chapter for the Philippine Air Force. The future is now in Filipino hands. Acquiring jets is just the beginning. They must be part of a complete air defense system. A robust ground-based radar network is essential, providing early warning and a clear air picture. Fighters need a full complement of missiles and precision munitions. Support aircraft, like aerial refueling tankers, will extend patrol range and endurance. The logistics of maintaining and arming these jets are complex. Most crucial is investment in people. Pilots, ground crews, and radar operators need extensive training. New training programs and doctrine will be required. The human element is the glue that holds the system together. A well-trained, motivated force is the ultimate guarantee of credible defense. The modernization plan reflects this holistic approach. The Philippines is building not just an air force, but a complete shield. This acquisition sends a message of deterrence, not aggression. The goal is to make the costs of aggression too high for any adversary. A fleet of modern fighters does exactly that. The Philippines is simply exercising its right to protect its territory and people. Closing the air defense gap is about establishing a credible defensive posture. This strengthens regional stability. Capable nations deter instability. A secure Philippines contributes to a stable Southeast Asia. The message reassures both the Filipino people and allies. The country is investing in its own strength, not asking for handouts. This is the responsible action of a modern, forward-looking nation. Deterrence is the new foundation of Philippine security. This modernization touches the core of Filipino identity. For a nation with a history of colonization, defending its own skies is a source of pride. The sight of Filipino pilots in state-of-the-art jets will inspire a new generation. Sovereignty is the tangible ability to control your own borders, seas, and skies. This acquisition is a direct investment in that sovereignty. It's a declaration that the Philippines is master of its own house. Investing in credible defense is prudent for an uncertain future. It ensures the country can face challenges from a position of strength. The roar of these jets marks the dawn of a new era, one of strength, self-reliance, and confidence. This is not just a military upgrade, it is a national awakening.